What's happening, guys? Classic Chris here, and we're talking movies. And right now, I'm going to be talking about my favorite horror movie icon, the man, Freddy Krueger. Now, a lot of people may be Jason fans, they may be Michael Myers fans. A lot of people may be Chucky fans, but I'm telling you, Freddy Krueger is the fucking man. And do you want to know why I think Freddy Krueger is the man? Actually, not why I think. This is why I know Freddy Krueger is the man. Let's put it this way. Jason, you're very one-dimensional. You do not talk. Anyone can play you. You use a machete. Like, some of your kills are cool. I'll give you that. Michael Myers, again, you're basically like Jason. That's the only thing I can say. But the Michael Myers concept is kind of cool. But to me, you're still no Freddy. Freddy could take either of these guys any day of the week. If you watch Freddy vs. Jason, Freddy Krueger had Jason beat on several occasions. Freddy actually almost had him killed until people got involved and started interfering and helping Jason out. So that's all I gotta say. Shenanigans. Freddy's the winner. And these are some of the reasons why I think Freddy Krueger's the best. Okay, the concept of a guy that can kill you in your sleep, that's huge, because there's so many things that you can do, and not sleeping, you cannot do that. Like, you can only stay awake for so long before it just happens and you fall asleep. Like, you'll take micro naps while awake just because your brain has to reset, and he can get you there. Robert Englund is the fucking man for how he portrayed Freddy Krueger. Just the way Freddy killed people. He took a lot of the things that you liked and a lot of things that you loved and turned it against you. For example, Nightmare on Elm Street Part 3, The Dream Warriors. Philip made marionettes, made them look cool. Like, he did a good job on those without even having a knife. What did Freddy do? Slit his veins on his arms, legs, used them like a marionette, walked him out of a secured facility, walked him right out of his ward, and killed Philip. Like, what did he do? He got him up to this tower, sliced it, Philip fell forward, splat on the ground on concrete. This other girl, Jennifer, loved TV. Same movie. Her dream was she wanted to be on TV. That's all she wanted to do. She wanted to be, like, an actress. And so she falls asleep. She's like burning her arms trying to stay awake. She falls asleep. The TV starts scrambling. She bangs on it. Freddy pops out of the TV, picks her up and says, "This is it, Jennifer. Your big break in TV. Welcome to prime time, bitch!" And slammed her right into the TV and killed her. And that line, "Welcome to prime time, bitch," was a Robert Englund original. It wasn't in it. It was like it was something completely different. And he's done interviews explaining how he came up with "Welcome to Primetime, Bitch," and that is probably one of the lines that he has to put most on his on the autographs. He said, "Nightmare on Elm Street is based off of true events of people dying in their sleep. It has happened. People getting scared to death in their sleeps. It has happened. Freddy was also beyond psychotic. The way he became Freddy Krueger is crazy. Like, this his origin story. Freddy Krueger was a child murderer, released on a technicality, and when the parents, like, when the legal system didn't work and he got released, the parents were so pissed off, they tracked him down and torched this guy alive. They burned him to death, and then Freddy got possessed by these demons, and that's how he became Freddy Krueger, killing them in their sleep. And it's just, to me, it's just a way better story than a guy that just, he wants to kill his sister. You guys are at his camp. Like, come on. Like, Freddy's getting revenge for his own death. And he was also a brutal guy to begin with. And the fact that they had to ruin a Nightmare on Elm Street, that fucking remake. That is something that should never have happened. You took one of the most iconic characters and you butchered him. And the thing, too, that pisses me off is, why did you make, in the remake, Freddy a pedophile? His character became unrelatable. Even a child murderer is unrelatable, but at least you can watch the movie. Oh my god. It just pissed me off the way they did that. Like, it is ridiculous. Why would you do that? He's evil enough as it is. A child murderer? Come on. But no. That's why I was so happy Robert Englund had nothing to do with this movie. The remake should never have happened, and that's what I fucking hate about movies nowadays. Instead of you, how about re-releasing a movie, remastering it like they did with the original Star Wars, or how about you just do it and do it justice? But no, Michael Bay, you had to produce that fucking thing. I hate you. But back to me, why I love Freddy. Another reason why that I like about there's only one Camp Crystal Lake. There's only one Haddonfield, Illinois, where Michael Myers lived. But every town has an Elm Street. Freddy was the man. Like he did so many things. Like just his kills alone were more original. They were more brutal than anything anyone else has ever done in horror movies. Jason, you cut people's heads off, you snapped them in half. Freddy, he turned a guy into a marionette. He literally turned a girl. She hates bugs so much that he turned her into a cockroach, basically, and squished her. Another guy loves big-titted blondes. Who doesn't? Freddy turned into a big-titted blonde, lured this kid away, trapped him, tried to kill everyone else by sucking this guy in the dream world to force them in to come in and fight him. Then, in part 4, that kid, again, Freddy turns into the girl in his poster. What happens? The guy has a waterbed. Freddy slices through the bed, pulls him under, and drowns him. Like, Freddy is the man, like, for horror movies. And his one-liners, he even had one-liners, and they were hilarious. He's like, when he was drowning him, he says, "How's this for a wet dream?" Freddy's the man. I'm sorry. But for all you Jason fans, for all you Michael Myers fans, for all you Chucky fans, like, honestly, Chucky, you come after me, you have a knife in your hand, you're so small that I can literally grab, like, a folding chair or something, just swat you away. Freddy, you can't get away from that guy. With Freddy, I would actually be like, "Hey, dude, man, you're killing so many people. There's going to be a time when you run out of people to kill. You're going to need you're going to need someone to take you to other places. I'll team up with you. Just don't kill me." Like, there's probably some reason with Freddy. He'd fuck you over in the end, but still. Get a year or two, probably. Until he found someone else, but I'm telling you, Freddy is the man. Just everything. The way he tormented these people. He drove people literally insane. That he tormented them so much in their dreams that they were grouped into one mental facility, so these kids can get their help. And that was Nightmare on Elm Street 3, The Dream Warriors. The first time Freddy was actually killed in a movie. It was so good. Like, there's just so many things that they brought in from the first movie into the third movie that they incorporated. They basically disacknowledged the second movie, which I'm so glad they did. Freddy's Revenge had a lot of good points, but it's very skippable. To me, there's more hits than misses in the Nightmare on Elm Street franchise compared to some of the other ones. In my opinion, there's only 2 bad movies that you could skip, and it doesn't even matter. Nightmare on Elm Street 2, Freddy's Revenge, and Nightmare on Elm Street 6, Freddy's Dead. Because Freddy's Dead was alright, but it kind of had a little bit more of a comedy aspect, I guess. It was kind of like lighter tone compared to Nightmare on Elm Street 5, The Dream Child, which was really dark. Nightmare on Elm Street 5 was very dark. It didn't have as many kills as the previous one, Nightmare on Elm Street 4, but it was a very dark and scary movie. It was good. And one of the main reasons why I'm a Nightmare on Elm Street fan, I want to let you guys in on a little something about me. Nightmare on Elm Street 3 was the first horror movie I have ever seen. I was probably like 4 to 6 years old. It literally scared the shit out of me. I didn't want to go to sleep. I had to have the lights on. I wouldn't go into my basement unless the light was turned on. I was terrified as a child. And no other movie ever captured my imagination or scared the living shit out of me like that. And that's another reason why Robert Englund, you're the man. Nightmare on Elm Street, Freddy Krueger, the original 7. And the reason why I say 7, because Wes Craven's New Nightmare. Amazing movie. They took a lot from the first movie, and Wes did it justice. See, that's what I mean about Freddy Krueger. He is such a good character that he didn't get stale to me. He So a lot of his kills, there's still nothing can top that. Just the way he tormented people, and just he did everything he could to fuck with people. It was good. Freddy's the man, hands down my favorite horror movie guy. And if you have not seen A Nightmare on Elm Street 3: The Dream Warrior, do it, because I'm going to tell you right now, if you only seen the first Nightmare on Elm Street movie, this is what you do. You take the first one, the third one, Dream Warriors, the fourth one, The Dream Master, the fifth one, Dream Child, and you take the seventh one, Wes Craven's New Nightmare, and you have a night of it. You're going to enjoy it, and you're going to realize why I say Freddy Krueger is the best horror movie icon. And I'm Classic Chris, and I'm signing off. If you have an opinion, I'd love to hear it. Nothing wrong with that. That's what makes entertainment so good. So if you agree with what I'm saying, or if there's a guy that you like, and you feel that I gave him a shitty rap, leave a comment. I'd love to hear it. You know, who knows? Maybe I overlooked something about your favorite character if you're a Jason fan or Michael Myers fan. So, like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe. Have a good one, guys.